welcome to, what is it, Dice Tower Werewolf Cup game number 8.
8.
And if you're watching this in the video on YouTube later on, and you want to see the rest of them, then some of them are on my channel, some are on Jugen's Six-Man Gaming channel, and some are on Simon's channel, and all the links will be in the description, so you can find all the games. You can check it out, because we're the players, me too, getting points here from Adam, who is the points master. So we are trying to gather points by playing well. And there will be a winner crowned at the end of this. I have no idea how the point system works, or nobody does, because Adam is just making it up, I think, as he goes. But that's what he said, at least. So in this game, it's gonna be a very basic game. It's been a while since I moderated as well, so I wanted to keep it simple and not confuse things too much. So it's going to be villagers. It's going to be a hunter on the village team. The hunter gets to kill someone when they die.
Wait. Hunter is a role, not an attribute?
It's simple role.
Oh my god.
There's going to be a bodyguard. Standard old bodyguard. Protect someone each night. Cannot protect the same person back to back. Back to back nights. And there's going to be a seer. The seer is a little bit tricky though, because it's a confused seer, so they will get some kind of symbol. But there's only 2 teams. There's only 2 symbols, one for villager, one for werewolves. They could be Lycans though, they could be wolfmans. And so yeah, keep that in mind. Lycans are villagers that look like werewolves. Wolfmen are werewolves that look like villagers. Then we're going to have a Gwami voter. The Gwami voter have to alternate their vote. So the first time they vote, they can choose if they want to vote up or down. But after that, they have to keep track themselves and keep switching up and down. The nomination system, by the way, will be the standard 3 nominations per day. There will be a shocking Lucas. There will be a 12-minute timer that will go 12 minutes first day, then 11, then 10, and then we'll keep it at 10. And then what else is there? There's a Gwami man, of course. I have to keep some of my theme in here. So the Gwami man wakes up each night, gets to pick an action between 2 actions. And before I explain the actions, I should also mention that it's going to be on the werewolf team, it's going to be a Gwami wolf. And so they will go take turns on who goes first. So the night 0, before the game starts, the Gwami man will act first. Pick between 2 things. Whatever they don't pick is what the Gwami wolf gets to do. Then on night 1, the Gwami wolf will go first, and then the Gwami man will get whatever's left over, and they will keep taking turns like that to make it more balanced. And so the actions that are possible, and I will say for night 0, not all of these actions make sense, but they're going to be random. I'm going to do it totally random. So first one here, silence. You want to silence someone. That player cannot speak the next day. C is a little bit special for the Gwami man. It's a confused C action, so they get the same information as the seer would get. For the Gwami wolf, however, it's a mystic C, as we call it, so they will get exact role of the player they look at. Once during the game, the trap could show up. If it shows up, I will just remove it. So if you put a trap on someone, you can't put it on yourself. But if you put it on someone, then if that player dies for whatever reason, then a random person from the team that killed that player will die. So if the werewolves kill it, a random werewolf will die. If the village kills it by voting or hunter shot or something or a gun, then a random villager will die. You can also give someone a gun. And if you have a gun, you can say at any time during the day you want to use your gun. I'm going to roll a die. On a 1, the gun backfires, an old rusty revolver. So it backfires in your face and you die. 2, 3, nothing happens. 4, 5, 6, it's a hit and you kill whoever you're shooting. Protect, if you want to protect someone, just like the bodyguard. However, if the Gwami wolf is doing the protect, they protect someone the next day. So that person cannot be voted out. And final action here, that is a 1-time as well. It's a kill. You can kill someone straight away. But it's just going to show up once during the game. And it's random. So however, if it shows up night 0, I will reroll. I don't want people to die on night 0. That's boring. So that's the Gwami man / Gwami wolf stuff. Then we have the werewolf team. On the werewolf team, there will be a werewolf hunter. When they die, they can shoot someone. That shot is permanent, guaranteed kill. Same goes for the hunter for the village team, of course. And possible wolfman, as I said, And that is it. It's nothing more fancy than that. There's no curse. There's no way to turn in this game. Let's get going. So good luck to everyone, and good night to everyone. I'm gonna mute you all, and then I'm gonna Night Zero. I'm gonna wake up everyone just so Adam can see, so you can wave to Adam and look happy. So let's then Night Zero. Let's start off with all the lovely werewolves. So werewolves can wake up and say hi to each other. And you're supposed to see this many. Alright, thank you. Then I would like the bodyguard to wake up and say hi. You don't get to act on Night Zero, but there you are. And then the Guami voter can say hi. Thank you. And then we have some people that will actually do something here. So the Guami man. So Guami man, you can wake up. And I'm going to randomize this. And so you will get these options. You can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down on what you want to do. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. Then I would like the Guami Wolf. So Guami Wolf, you can wake up and you have to do this. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. And then we have the Confused Seer, so you can wake up and look for werewolves. Alright, thank you. And let me just double check, did I forget someone? No. So, everyone can wake up. Good morning, it is day 1. And I don't think I have anything to tell you, so you can just start chatting away and I'll start the timer on 12 minutes.
Oh no, Elliot, you're too late.
Yeah, Elliot is too late.
Oh.
So we'll probably get to talking about the Guami man's actions and like what's important, what's not important, but to think about like the kill action, there's only one of them in the game. You cannot give that to the Guami wolf. So if possible, you should take it. And if you don't have a good suspected wolf to use that kill action on, kill me. I'm a regular villager. It's better than going random and possibly hitting the seer or bodyguard or someone important. It's also possible I'm a lichen, so it's better to waste it on me if you don't have a strong wolf as a suspect. So
also always take the trap unless it's the kill.
Yeah.
Definitely take that too.
To take both of them at the same time is what I just heard you say, Jesse.
Well,
Actually,
usually they wouldn't come up together, I feel like.
I mean, if you know one good person, I think the trap is more powerful than the kill. Because the trap not only defends, but it also kills. And the kill is only, a question mark kill. The trap actually defends a villager and then kills a wolf. So I would say
trap
is stronger
against the kill.
Yes.
Yeah. But if you kind of like, if you pick the trap over the kill, then it kind of evens out because you're giving the Guami wolf the kill, aren't you? So the Guami wolf
but you don't want to give the wolves a trap. That's even worse. Then they have a day protect and we lose a villager. Well, that's my opinion,
No, I think it's right. I think because like the Guami wolf 100% knows who the other wolves are, so it's a guaranteed good thing, isn't it?
Question, Joseph, was anyone silenced today?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So we're probably looking at the C and maybe a protect.
Yeah.
Maybe someone got a gun.
yeah. And for that to happen, I assume the Gwami man got chap. I hope. Nice.
I mean, there's a lot of. What were the? Never mind.
I mean, it's not silence and it's not kill. That's what
Yeah.
we know. And all the other 4 are good.
Is trap, C, protect, and what's the other one?
See
Silence.
trap, giving a gun, and
Gun.
protect. Yeah.
A
No
gun.
nominate.
No, no,
No nominate.
Yeah, also the things just what in the chat, so you can always check the chat if you don't know what
Sure.
things are in play.
Chris, are you being helpful? Are you a werewolf?
No. What was that for a logical jump?
Chris is already way more active day 1 than most of the games I've played with her. So
That's why I just put a tick next to the good because of that.
same. Also, I'm surprised we have no baby dragon in a Joseph game. Draco must be sleeping.
He's tired of this
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
It's too hot for him. He's got to take a siesta. What are you thinking, Alex? Your eyes are roaming around, looking for someone to kill.
Yeah, I'm just chilling, looking at people. You know
You
how it
chilling like
goes,
a
Josh.
villain?
I'm
Are you chilling like a villain, Alex?
I'm chilling like an insane villain.
Do you feel protected, Alex?
What's that?
Do you feel protected?
I don't know. I don't know what that even means.
Well, you could be the Gwami wolf and chose protect to yourself. That's why you're so sus.
Are you saying that you're a Gwami man and that you know what the other option was?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Okay, I don't follow.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So that's I want to
Alright.
say one werewolf related thing. Eddie,
I'll-
it's not
Before,
coming
before
home.
you do, I'll say one piece of something that's worth anything, and that my top suspicion is Brandon right now, but that could be worth nothing.
It
What's
is.
that
Sorry
based
to
on?
interrupt you, Lucas.
It's all right. You've just interrupted, kind of like me saying it is coming home.
No, it's not coming home.
Whoever wins out of the 2 teams has got a nice, easy ride to the
Yeah.
final as well.
So Germany in the finals. I mean, now we should stop and go back to the game.
Connor, what's popping
Connor.
off? You've been very quiet.
Yeah, it's been a new thing I'm trying on day 1, but just listen to a lot of people and what they're saying. I'm trying to do this thing now too, where I want to go after day 1 having a suspicion and a person I trust. I have the person I trust currently. I have not had my suspicion yet. But that's where I'm at.
Jesse, what do you think about Jugan?
He's just sitting there quietly. I don't know.
Are you not interested in him?
I mean, I'm interested in everybody, but I'm trying to just chill a little bit and see what happens.
So you have enough information, I assume.
I only have one piece of information, and I could share it with you guys. It's that I'm a villager.
Good suspense build up there. Well done.
You could tell at least how many wolves there are, Jesse.
But Jesse,
I wish I knew.
Why are you a wolf, Jesse?
I am as God made me, I guess. So like today I had to take this training about having more productive meetings. And it was like, we had to learn this tactic. It's called WAIT, which stands for why am I talking? Which I like thought that you're supposed to have like more, like talk when you have something to say. But it's hard for me not to. I'm like trying to be quieter, but it is not. I guess I do just talk a lot normally because I was making a conscious effort to be quieter.
And there's a lot of similarities between work meetings and werewolf, definitely.
Right. I definitely play more werewolf than I do work meetings, so.
I hate I hate to
Your
interrupt you
worship.
guys, but I did forget something in the rules explanation. I realized.
Oh, great.
So we actually have 3 chupacabras. No, no. Actually, I forgot to say this because I didn't note it down on the right spot. So, when the Guami man dies, a random plain villager will become the Guami man. When the Guami wolf dies, a random werewolf will become the Guami wolf. So there will be a backup for both teams.
Both backups, okay.
Yeah.
And
But
that's
it's just
just a
one.
one.
It doesn't.
One
Yeah.
time. Yeah, one time it will transfer.
Okay, well, I'm a little bit less inclined to just be killed early on. So, knowing that that's a possibility.
But
No,
it
knowing
would go
that you
to
could
any
become,
living plain villager, right? It's not a specific person picked out to be the backup.
No,
Guami
it's
man,
random
right?
when it happens.
So
Yeah.
we can still kill you, Josh.
And Jesse.
Oh, Jesse, very bloodthirsty today.
No, not at all. I don't know how to react to Lucas without that poster in the background. I've never
Sorry.
seen you anywhere else.
The last time I played without my post in the background, I was killed.
You were a
And the
werewolf.
village lost.
Barbie
And
hasn't said much. What's on your
Joseph and
mind?
Alex were leading the village.
Sorry, Alex, you asked me, or?
Yeah, I'm just wondering what your thoughts are.
So far, I'm not sure I have much useful things. I do think that Lucas is probably good. Is my really like my only useful thing right now.
How many minutes do we have left, Joseph?
4.5.
Oh, we should start nominating, I guess.
Davey, do you have any suspects written down?
I have 2, you and Jugan.
You always have me though.
I know, Sonia, but this time, well, Jugan, I mean, I don't know how to really read Jugan, so it was just a gut thing. For Sonia, usually you're looking at the computer screen like with a little smile on your face, but earlier in this day, you looked like angry at the computer.
Can I suggest that we not kill Jugan day 1? We
Right.
stole
Yeah, I
the
don't
crap
want
out of
to.
him on day 2. But
Right.
and werewolves, please respect that. Don't kill him tonight.
I'm going to nominate Jerry because I think Jerry's defense is very telling. I'm not saying you're a werewolf, but I quite like to hear your defense.
All right, Jerry, what is your defense?
Oh, that's fair enough. I'm an easy read on anything. I'm a villager. I'm just writing down notes of people who are sus on who. Village team, good villager, don't kill me. Just sort of making lists of who's sus on who and who thinks who is good. So day 1, nomination 1, I got nothing.
Right, any questions for Jerry? We'll do like 3 questions per vote or something. Doesn't look like it, so I'll just mute everyone just in case. And you're voting up to save, down to kill Jerry in 3, 2, 1, vote. And I see 2 down, that's not enough, so Jerry's still here. And I'll start the timer again, it's 3.5 minutes.
Caitlin, what are your thoughts?
I think that I am very curious what Flick has to say because I haven't heard much from Flick today. And I am trying not to focus on what Daly said about Brandon, but since he said that, I've been watching Brandon quite a bit. And I think after playing a lot of small games with Brandon, I'm just really surprised how quiet Brandon is. But also a little bit bigger game.
That's fair, but I like the advice that Jesse just gave a while ago.
Why are you talking?
Yeah.
You don't think you have anything worth saying right now?
No.
We're playing the what would Jesse say defense.
Don't. And then by day 3, I'll be blathering
The
on
problem is if
needlessly
we
the whole
don't talk,
time.
then we
Right.
can read, and then we have no information. So
You can't figure
Sonia, I
anything
told
else
you my information. Can I hear what you're thinking, Sonia?
you
You
muted,
said-
Sonia.
Yeah, sure. So I was, I think Jerry's okay. And I was actually thinking about Josh. Josh gave a lot of good logic, but then again, he was asking for the gun. And I thought, well, what if he's a werewolf hunter and he's got a gun? And I was just thinking that could be not so good. I'm not saying that he is, but you know, I was just kind of keeping that thought in mind.
I don't think I asked for a gun.
Yeah, you were talking about a gun or something.
He was saying he would be killed.
He was saying, you know, if the Guami man gets killed and has no good target, Josh would be willing to sacrifice himself.
No, he said something else. Maybe I'm getting it. It's just been a while ago. Maybe
We were talking about what Guami Man has options on, Silent C,
Right.
and one of them is a give gun.
Yeah.
So I did
Right.
say give gun in that, but like, don't give me the gun.
Okay, well maybe I just read that wrong, but yes. So I was thinking along those lines, and I thought, I don't know if it would be wise, you know, to give a gun to just anybody.
Oh.
You know, sorry, I messed that up.
I guess Josh, she means that you comment on Jugan about the gun, I think.
No.
1 minute.
Oh. I'll nominate Brandon.
If Brandon has been nominated, and I see a second. So, Brandon, what is your defense?
I don't think it would be a good idea to kill me right now. I'm a villager. It's not a good idea to kill me right now. That's all I got.
Right. Any questions for Brandon?
So you don't want to tell us why it should not be good to kill you?
Nope.
Right. I'll mute you just in case. I muted myself. How do I mute you guys? I did some key binding earlier because I thought that was... I don't remember what I took for muting everyone. Okay.
This
doesn't really do much for me if I don't remember what I... Okay, anyway. So, let's vote for Brandon. Up to save, down to kill in 3, 2, 1, vote. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down. It's not enough. You have 49 seconds and 1 more nomination.
Is anyone else suspicious of Caitlyn at all? Yeah, that's my number one right now. I feel like she was piggybacking off of Daly a little bit. That's just my read. I think it was like a safety.
I'm a village team. I'm a villager.
I don't know. I just feel like if you are a werewolf, you want to be the voice of the people, and Brandon's name was said already, so it felt like it was safe to say I am suspicious of Brandon as well. That's just how I felt.
I agree.
I'll nominate Caitlyn.
I'll second it.
Caitlyn has been nominated and seconded with 3 seconds left. Not that that matters. It's the third of the day, so Caitlyn, what's your defense?
I don't like coming out day one, but I'm just gonna come out day one because I think it's actually gonna be helpful for the village if I do this now. I'm the confused here, so if you want me dead, you can kill me, but I would really prefer staying alive and giving you guys information what I have so far for tomorrow. So I am the confused here. Hi Josh, what's your question?
Don't check me because as a regular villager, I could be an unknown lichen. So check other people.
You've already got info though. Do you want to share your info that you've got? I know it's not.
I don't think it's going to be helpful until hopefully.
Well, it might because remember the Guami man can get that information.
We should still have a bodyguard, so unless the bodyguard's
right, but if perchance they choose not to protect you, it's better to share that information. You're already out. What's the point of holding it?
I checked Flick and got a red marker for Flick last night.
Okay.
That's my information I have.
All right. So it seems like we're ready to vote. So I'm gonna mute everyone, and you're voting up to save Caitlyn, down to kill. In 3, 2, 1, vote. I see 1 down And that's not enough, so good night, everyone. Alright, friendly village, nobody died. I hope the night will be as peaceful, we'll see. Let's get started here with the Guami Man. So Guami Man, you will get... No, sorry, Guami Man, I'm not going to show you anything. Yeah, it's the Guami Wolf, of course. Guami Wolf, here's your options. The Guami Wolf, you can pick between these two. You can give me a thumbs up or thumbs down for what you want to do. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. And then Guami Man, you have to do this to someone. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. Bodyguard, who do you want to protect tonight? Thank you. And werewolves, who do you want to target tonight? I'll give you 12 minutes to decide. All right, thank you. Then Confused Seer, who do you want to check tonight? Thank you. And that should be everyone. So good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2. And just as I predicted or said, I don't know, hoped for, wished for, nobody died in the night. So it was a good night. However, Chris, you are silenced today, so you cannot speak. Sorry. And then the day can begin. And it's 11 minutes today.
I have a rules question.
Good.
Yeah.
Can the confused seer check themselves?
No.
Okay.
I also, could the lichen be like, could a bodyguard or something be a lichen? Or
I'm doing the standard stuff, so it's basic.
So it's a role.
Yeah, basic villagers can be lichens.
Right.
But they don't know that they're lichens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Kaylin, info, please.
Well, Eddie, I checked you last night.
What did I get?
Same thing as like the red marker.
That's me and Flick are good.
That's
We're
it.
both bad.
No way.
I would like to point out the last game I played with Flick, she didn't say much the first day at all. And she didn't say much the first day in this one. And she really didn't respond yet to your sign to her. So I don't know. I'm very sus on Flick, and I'm not like super trusting of Josh either because the way he flip-flopped the first day. So
I think Flick's trying to play around the stupid meta that's always around her. She tends to die early.
That's
a
what
lot.
she said, yeah.
Well, she was a wolf last game I played with, and she's playing exactly the same way.
But wouldn't you agree, Jugan, that it's more likely, just from a numbers standpoint, that Eddie and Flick are good than they're both wolves?
Exactly. And Flick, I presume that you made a mistake on that last vote. You seem pretty gutted that you voted down.
I literally realized when I did it, and I think it's just reflex on the third vote. Because I sort of went, oh.
I've done that before.
Yeah, I popped it on, and then Joseph was all like, oh, one down. I went, oh, damn, it counted. But then it didn't count because it's me, so.
Well, Flick, who do you have for suspicions?
I'm assuming Flick and Eddie are villagers, though.
So
Same.
the only person I have down as being that I feel is most likely definitely a villager is Josh. I feel quite confident about that. I don't know why Caitlin's looking shocked about this. Josh does a thing at the start of the game, which they do in lots of games, and potentially could be something to hide behind if you're a wolf, but it feels pretty legit.
So, like, you don't trust me that I came out as the confused here yesterday?
No, I never said I
don't think she
trust
said.
you. I said I specifically, definitely, like, on feelings, you come out as a role. That is a village role. Everybody else is unknown quantities. Josh, I feel confident about. I'm not sure anywhere else.
Oh, so Caitlin, I just want to say it's good that you came out because I think otherwise you would have died.
I think so too.
I've got 2.5 suspicions, but I just want to hold out a little bit longer.
You could tell us that half suspicion. They could talk, and
I mean, the half one is like the least one I'm going to say because I want to be more sure about it.
And take it with your grave.
Then give us one of the full-on suspicions.
I don't know. I want just a bit more time to see how the day goes. I might nominate that person, one of those people.
Sure.
But Jesse, I'm good on you. I'm good on you this game.
I was kind of hoping it would be me because I'm like, Eddie's always suspicious of me.
So,
but I am.
I'm good on you.
That makes me.
Sus of him, yeah.
Yeah, you have a good read on me then, which is annoying because I am good this time.
Eddie was a question mark for me till Caitlin said Flick and Eddie are the same.
I want to say either. I have one like pretty big suspicion, and then I have one that I think is between two people. That one of them is bad and one of them might be good between Alex and Brandon. I'll just throw that out there. I think one of you guys is probably good and one of you guys is probably bad.
I am a bit confused with Brandon, what he was saying.
Yeah. I don't know if I would let that go one more day or something and then come back to it.
I'll give my information now. The reason why I didn't want to say what I was because I had nothing to go on, but I actually am the hunter. So I didn't want to, necessarily give that out because I had no idea who to shoot if I did die. Now I'm kind of okay with dying because if I do get shot, there's two people I'm looking at to shoot. So
be careful, you could be the werewolf hunter.
I'm not the werewolf.
The regular hunter would.
I actually had I actually had Josh pegged as a wolf hunter. That's why he said you can kill me.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Josh.
Well, not Josh, sorry. I had Brandon as the hunter. He said that.
Yeah, Josh was my person I trusted actually yesterday the most.
Well, Josh.
So now, Josh, you have to do this every game. You have to come up with some big thing like 2 seconds into the game. Or else we're going to think you're a wolf.
And Caitlin,
maybe a penny for your thoughts.
You was just going off of listening to conversations. I just felt like it was a very easy wolf thing to piggyback off of somebody else. That's the only reason why I nominated you.
That's fine. It doesn't bother me.
But I want to.
Sorry, go on, Connor.
Yeah, I want to go back to Dave. Are you still on Sonia and Jugan, or has it changed?
They haven't done anything to make me change my mind. From the beginning, it wasn't very strong, though. It's not like I was like, oh, these two, we should definitely go after these two. It wasn't like that. Jugan's comment about Josh being the werewolf hunter makes me a little more suspicious of Jugan. I'm not going to say that I trust Josh, but I don't know that he gave off. I mean, I guess his comment could be kind of werewolf hunter. I don't know. So Jugan is probably my number one right now. I'm believing Brandon, I'm believing Caitlin, and I'm going to trust that Flick and Eddie are good because I don't have any suspicions on them and they're on the same team. Other than that, I mean, Barbie's been quiet, but she usually is. And I have nothing else.
What do you think about Connor?
I'm thinking Connor's good for now.
Yeah,
I don't
seems alright.
have any reads that say otherwise.
I'm gonna nominate. Right, I'm gonna nominate Lucas because I think he's been piggybacking a little bit on that first day. And there was a comment when Barbie said, "Like I think Lucas is good," and I just saw a little wry smile, like he was really happy with that result.
Really? Okay.
So, Lucas, what is your defense?
My defense is I'm a normal villager, and I have no idea what I've done to raise Eddie's suspicions. My suspicions are between Barbie, Sonia, and Jugan, and I would have liked to ask Barbie her opinion about the other two. So, what in case you kill me, ask Barbie what she thinks about this too.
Right, any questions for Lucas? Then I'm muting everyone just in case. This is the first nomination of the day. You're voting up to save Lucas, down to kill in 3, 2, 1, vote. And that is... Oh no, yeah. It's Jugan voting? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. But that's not enough. So the day continues 4 minutes and 16 seconds.
I'm pretty sad.
My number one suspicion I change. I'm not suspicious of Barbie anymore.
Barbie completely flip-flopped on that one there, Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a second, but I didn't look, I promise.
Yeah, you did.
The only thing that made me vote up on you, Lucas, right there is because you named the 3 people that I also was a little bit suspicious of. So
I mean, I'm behind Sonia. Sonia was my other one. Sonia was my other suspicion. Sonia and Lucas.
Sorry,
Eddie, was that one of your heavy 2, or was that your half?
My heavy 2 are Lucas and Sonia. But more
Barbie, how
Lucas,
did you end up
more
voting?
Lucas and Sonia.
I voted down.
You don't trust Lucas.
So if you're suspicious of me based on what Davey says, Davey always has me as his number one suspicion in the last 6 games that I played with him. Is that a fair assessment, Davey?
He's also associated me all the time, and he's barking up the wrong tree again.
Wait a minute. What did you say, Davey?
I said that's 100% true.
Yeah, it wasn't that.
I'm right there with you, Sonia. So I'm not surprised he heads me.
The reason why I was suspicious of you, Sonia, was like the discussion about the gun and Josh was a bit strange, and then
So
you feel a bit tensed up in terms of like.
The reason being is that I am not a highly logical player, and everyone knows that. And sometimes I have moments, and I overanalyze it. And it was such a long ways before I was just trying to figure out exactly what I was thinking. I was thinking the relevance of the gun and the werewolf hunter. I can't explain it. It's not going to make sense.
I have a question for the village. I mean, by means we don't have to do this, but would either Flick or Eddie be willing to volunteer to get killed off so we know what the symbol means? Or
what?
I'm just saying we need information.
I mean, if that
might
was
let
to
the
happen,
werewolves do that.
There's better way to find out information than that, sure.
Right.
Come on, Jugan.
I said we didn't have to take it. I mean, it was a suggestion.
Real quick, is it just Wolfman and Wolf Hunter in the game? Is there any other super wolves or Gwami Wolf?
It says possible Wolfman.
Possible, so it's not
Right.
a guarantee.
I almost think Jugan's the werewolf hunter, and he's trying to draw attention to himself right now so he can kill Caitlin. That was one of the worst suggestions I've heard in a long time.
Well,
Hey,
they just
Jugan,
kill me
I
off
tried-
and you know I'm a villager and you waste a kill.
Hold up a
'Cause
second.
It's like
Brandon's trying to say something.
So, okay, I'm hearing a lot of backlash about it, but I'm actually, when I said there's 2 people I was looking at to kill, it was Flick and Eddie because I wanted to confirm the symbol. So,
I mean, in his situation, I get it.
so
But I don't
if
think-
you guys disagree vehemently with it, I understand that, but you guys are gonna have to give me another strategy of who to look for then, because that's the strategy I was going for.
The problem with the strategy is, that he could either kill the
1 minute.
bodyguard or the Gwami man.
Gwami man will have first pick tonight, unless it's like a trap or a kill. If you get protect Caitlyn, because it's probably the bodyguard protected her last night. So there you go. I'm pretty suspicious of Sonya and Jugan right now. Those are my top two.
I nominate Jugan.
I don't think they're on the same
Don't
team,
do it.
though.
You'll waste a nomination.
How long have we got left? How long have we got left, Joseph?
I nominate Lucas.
30 seconds.
I'll second Lucas.
Okay, Lucas was nominated and seconded again, so this is the second vote of the day. You have 28 seconds after this. So Lucas, what's your defense this time?
I'm not a villager. You shouldn't kill me. I wanted to nominate Jugan, and I'm pretty sure not that he's a werewolf. And I don't know what I've done for Eddie to have so much sass on me, but yeah. Josh, what's your question?
Did you really just say you were not a villager?
It's just
No.
dead.
I said
Yeah.
Jugan is
You
not
said
a
it.
villager.
No, you said I'm not a villager.
I think Flick fell over in her chair.
Come back, Flip. We need your votes.
Hold on, though. Is he trying to kill Caitlyn?
What? I'm not trying to kill anyone. I'm trying to kill Jugan.
All
You
right.
do know there's a slip of the tongue, and Ayumu
I've
also has it.
done that many times. It's like it really trips you up.
Any more questions for Lucas? Then I'm gonna mute everyone. And you're voting up to save, down to kill Lucas. This is the second vote of the day in 3, 2, 1, vote. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, Lucas, but you haven't killed. However,
I shoot Caitlyn.
Lucas shoots Caitlyn. Lucas was the werewolf hunter. So good night, everyone. So Caitlyn is dead. She was a villager, by the way. And there we go. The killing has begun in the village. All right. So let's start off with the Gwami man. So Gwami man, here are your options. So what do you want to do? Who do you want to do that to? Thank you. Then Gwami Wolf. You will have to do this. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. Bodyguard, who do you want to protect tonight? Thank you. And werewolves, who do you want to target tonight? Thank you. And confused seer, who do you want to check tonight? All right, thank you. And everyone can wake up except for Alex, who's been killed. Alex was a villager. Also, Sonya's been killed. Sonya was a werewolf. And the day can begin. It's 10 minutes to go.
Good job, Gwami man.
Oh, gotcha.
Are you okay, Flick?
Honestly, I think that's my favorite thing ever.
It really looked like you keeled over.
Also, like I don't know. Like normally, like I have no words. I'm flabbergasted.
I think Alex dying makes me happy. Not in a bad way, sorry, Alex. I mean, like in terms of like I didn't know where I stood with Alex. So
he was my number one suspicion today,
so,
coming into today. So
and Sonia was my. Sorry, Chris, go on.
I don't feel good about Barb, to be honest.
You don't. You feel good about Barbie? Or
I don't feel good. I don't feel good about Barbie.
Is it just wolfy vibes, or do you have
Yes.
something?
At the moment, I feel good about Barbie.
Yeah, I do too. Unless
I don't think I'm good at reading.
you feel very strongly about it, Chris.
Not very strongly.
Okay, then I feel good about Barbie.
I'll apply a bit of pressure to my half, since that my two were right. My half is Jerry, just because that defense I made you, it was all right, but it was.
I disagree. I thought it was horrible.
Well,
Day one nomination one. We're not gonna kill me. I'm fine. Like
I didn't say that. I said it's day one, and it's like I'm an easy person to nominate, and everyone can get read on me.
Because I feel good about Chris, Jesse, you, Josh, Flick. I do feel good about Connor as well, and Brandon's obviously the hunter. But I don't know. Like I've not got massively. Like I say, Jerry's a half. I'm not sure at all.
I felt like her reaction to Lucas's whole thing was villager-like, but I could be wrong. I don't want to.
Whose reaction?
Jerry's. She thought it was hilarious. She was.
What do you think, Jerry?
I've been in that position when I've gone and slipped up when I'm a werewolf, and it's just like, that's hilarious. And it's like
slip up though. That's what I was trying to point out before we killed him. He didn't slip up. He did that on purpose.
Well, that's. I mean, whatever. He's got to go sometime.
I know, but I'm saying like that's all I was saying there. I don't think he slipped up.
I mean, at some point we just have to kill werewolves. So whether he wanted to die, we lose Caitlin.
It would have been better to potentially have Caitlin for one more check, potentially, right?
But then the Gourmet Man wouldn't have taken kill, and we definitely would have wanted him to take kill. So I think.
Jugan.
Since we're talking about another looks, there is a possible Wolfman. So is it possible that Flick or Eddie is a Wolfman?
That's possible.
If we're believing that sign is a villager,
it's possible.
That's true.
I would say investigate. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Brandon, what were you gonna say?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I was just gonna say, and I mean that also there's a possibility of one of them being a lichen and a werewolf too.
That'd be crazy if one was a werewolf and one was a lichen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I don't believe that's the case. I'm just saying that is a possibility.
So many possibilities.
So, Chris, why are you suspicious of Barbie? Because after the Lucas thing, I actually trust Barbie because she said she trusted Lucas and then changed her vote when we nominated him.
Yeah, that was the point where my suspicion dropped a little too, because it was
really. I thought that was suspicious of me.
Yeah,
I did it anyway.
I was pretty suspicious of her yesterday, and then my suspicion dropped a little after the Lucas vote, but it didn't vanish completely. And I am having a hard time getting reads on anybody else this time, so it's still Barbie. It's how I said earlier, it's not a strong suspicion. It's just I don't feel very good about her. The Lucas thing could have been a good play to make us think she's innocent, but it's just I don't feel good about her, but it's not a strong suspicion. It's all I got at this point, so I thought I should mention it.
Come on, Flick. You've brought the meta now. Give us some insight.
I still don't think I broke the meta, and I'm kind of stuck in it.
You're alive.
I'm not too sure. I don't know where I stand with Barbie. Barbie is very good when they're a wolf. And sometimes Barbie will come out with like information later on in the game. So I'm not sure about the silence there. But I can see where people are thinking about that. I haven't heard much from Davey. And I can't really read Chris R very well. So those would sort of be the people that I'd be looking at. But that's mostly like Davey because they're quiet, Chris R because I struggle to read, and Barbie because they're, well, Barbie.
I agree with Davey because he called my name out and Sonya. I know I'm a villager, and you wolves usually call out another wolf. So when that wolf dies, it gets more trusted with the village.
Yeah,
So.
but you can. Some people also nominate a wolf when their head's on the chopping block to try to win over some people in the village. So that works both ways. I'm still on Jugan. I don't like what Flick just said at all. I think she was kind of grasping a little bit, not being suspicious of me. I just think in general what she was saying. Also, unless Caitlin was lying, I'm 99% sure Barbie's good, and I don't think Caitlin was lying.
What does Caitlin have to do with me?
I don't want to say, but Caitlin and Barbie had something in common that they were doing. So that's what makes me think that Barbie's good. You don't have to read into it. Yeah, it's cryptic. I don't want to say anymore.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, so I'm still on Jugan. I'm kind of on Flick, and I voted down for Jerry on the first vote as well because I didn't believe her first defense. She hasn't said anything to make me more suspicious of her, but that's where I stand.
Anyone a little suspicious of Connor?
He was my biggest suspicion day one, but I don't know. I think Eddie is better at reading people than I am because the only person I trusted was Lucas, and that was very wrong. So.
Yeah,
I'm always suspicious of Connor because he's too good.
I've got some good vibes about Connor, but like I wouldn't say it was 100% like.
Because it was.
I'm still on Davey. Davey,
I trust Davey now.
I trust Davey now.
I don't trust Davey at all.
I don't really feel great about Jugan.
I'm just a plain villager. Do not waste your nomination.
What are you trying to say, Brandon?
I said I nominated Jugan. That was like my third time.
Davies seconds.
That's a quick second by Davey. Yes,
so, Jugan, what's your defense?
Well, I didn't know that coming out with suggestions or giving who I thought was a wolf makes me a wolf. I am just a plain villager. Last couple times I was a seer, so I'm kind of glad I got just a plain village, so I don't have to do anything at night. Like I said, I'm right with Flick. I think Davey is bad because, like I said, a wolf will call out another wolf and another villager just to make themselves look good, because I've done it before myself when I was a wolf. And Davey, the more he talks, the more it feels like he digs a hole. He keeps throwing my name out. I'm just a plain villager. Do not kill me. I suggest do not kill me in case we do lose a Guami man. I have a chance to become a Guami man. You just don't. You wasted a nomination by nominating me.
All right. I just want to say I had suspicion on you since almost the beginning, probably since the beginning of the day too. So it's not just because of stuff that Davey just said, but I don't think it's wrong for you to make suggestions and stuff. I'm not against you for that per se, but it's been a buildup of things. But anyway,
what did I do first day? I didn't say a word the first day.
Well, it wasn't the first day. I said it's towards the end of the second day. The first thing was the very first thing I remember is when you called out Josh for being a werewolf hunter, and I was like for sure he was innocent. And we already know that.
I said it makes me suspect him as a werewolf hunter because it felt like he was trying to get killed. By saying, it's fine. You can believe what you want.
I understand, but I just thought Josh was like totally in the clear. So, in my mind, but.
All right. I think we're ready to vote for Jugan. I'm going to mute everyone just in case. It's up to save, down to kill. This is the second nomination of the day. You have 2.5 minutes after this. So up to save, down to kill for Jugan in 3, 2, 1, vote. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. How many are you? 8, 11. So Jugan has been killed. Jugan was a villager, and I might be pretending. I might be sending a message to someone. I think this is the first time you killed someone that, yeah. First time you killed someone that could have, let's see. Right, so everyone can check their messages and then you can go to sleep. Right, so nighttime, we are gonna start with the Gwami Wolf. So Gwami Wolf, here are your options. So who do you want to do that to? Thank you. And then Gwami Man. Gwami Man, you have to do this. So do you want to do that too? Thank you. Bodyguard, who do you want to protect tonight? Right. Then werewolves, who do you want to target tonight? Thank you. And confused seer, who do you want to check tonight? Okay. So, good morning everyone. Except for Brandon doesn't have a good morning because he's been killed. However, Brandon is a hunter, so who do you want to take with you, Brandon?
We'll go with Jesse.
Alright, so Jesse's dead as well. Jesse was a villager. Thank you for playing, guys. Okay. And the day begins. And
who is Brandon?
I might send a message to someone or I might not. Who knows?
Who is Brandon saying he trusted? I feel like we can potentially narrow down good or wolves because of that, right?
But we don't know how good or bad his reads were, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, but I
he didn't really say.
2 days ago.
He said he trusted Alex, but then Alex said he had trust on him. I think he was the only person who said.
What do we reckon that business was before we just went to bed then? Was that like Gwami Man dying, a message being sent, or?
It could have been Sonya was the Gwami wolf and he sent a message to another wolf and he wanted to make sure that that new wolf knew that they were the new Gwami wolf. I mean, he's going to play it off as like, oh, yeah. Well, Jugin could have been the Gwami man, but...
I think this is a good time for me to come out. I'm the Gwami man. And I messed up first night because I had a choice of C or trap and I chose C for Josh. So whoever the wolves are left, they've gone and... Yeah, I know it was... I need to know, but the thing is, because of what Caitlin coming out with a pen, I've gone and got 2 protects plus her... So not 2 protects, 2 Cs plus hers. So she went and checked Flick and Eddie. I went and checked Josh and Davey, and you've all got pens. Now I know there's a potential Wolfman as well. Mm-hmm. Second night, silence. I silenced Chris R because she did talk, and I didn't have a choice. That was my option. Third night was kill or protect. I chose to kill Sonya, and then last night I got the C action, and Davey got red pen.
So Davey, Josh, Flick, Eddie all have red pen.
Yeah, but there could be obviously like Wolfman in the mix.
I potentially think Flick's the red herring there. I think Flick might be the Gwami Wolf. Not Gwami Wolf,
No.
sorry. The Wolf.
Oh no, I'm gonna ask this question, Joseph. Could one of the other werewolves have Wolfman as an ability? Could there be a Wolfman Gwami Wolf?
No, the Wolfman is a role.
You've done it before.
No, but
so-
in this game, it's basic. If there is a Wolfman, that's a separate role. Just like the hunter and everything. It's not an
But Joseph, what if like you said like if the Gwami Wolf kind of like dies, one of the wolves would get that role, and if it was only the Wolfman?
Well, in that case, it would stack. Yeah, just like if the bodyguard became the Gwami man or whatever.
Okay.
But bear in mind, I thought C was a more valuable thing over trap. So the wolves are gonna trap one of the wolves unless they've got to pit around someone who they know is probably gonna get voted out by the village.
What do we think? How many wolves are left? Two?
Probably two.
Probably two.
Jerry, you said that was night 0?
Yeah, I got to wake up. Grandma gets to wake up night 0.
That would have been before they would have known who the other wolves were, because
No, I
you
woke up. I woke up last. I woke up like second to last. You killed the wolves first on night 0.
Okay.
And then we had that discussion about the trap, and I was like, God damn it.
But the Gwami wolf cannot put the trap on themselves, right?
No,
You
they
said
can
that they
They can put a trap on around one of the other
on the
wolves.
other wolf basically
So-
is what they would do.
Yeah. So whoever the other wolf is, they're
Is
trapped.
trapped.
Yeah. Unless they've gone and no, we'd have to put around a wolf because if you put around
You haven't given a gun to anyone or anything yet?
I haven't had a gun, but I've had 2 nights where I had to.
Gun?
Well, the last one was the first one was trap a seal trap. Second one I only got the choice of silence. Third night was kill or protect, so I chose kill. Last night I don't know. It was a question mark, but I was left with C. So that suggests probably because Mystic C for Wolf is a powerful thing. So I don't know what would have been the other choice to make them choose that over C.
Sorry, Jen. Did you act first this last night?
No, I was second.
Okay, and you picked C.
Yeah, well, no, I did. I could only have C.
Yeah.
Does the trap have an expiration date or
No,
like the other
it's
one
going to
night?
be triggered.
Okay.
It's literally like it was really unfortunate the trap came up as the first thing, and I was like after that option, I was
That hasn't
like,
happened yet.
no.
Do guns work against the trap, Joseph?
If the gunshot is successful, yes.
So like the trap wouldn't activate?
No, like if
If
if Caitlyn has a trap and Lucas tries to shoot Caitlyn and he succeeds, then she will not die. Instead, the trap will trigger and a random whatever
Oh.
Lucas. Yeah. So yeah.
That's not good. We have basically
So probably going to these
2
villages.
days to kill somebody.
Yeah. Josh, are you thinking, Josh?
I want to ask Davey why you trusted Barbie, because I thought you were insinuating Barbie was the Gwami man, but based upon the comparison to Caitlyn.
No, Barbie has to be the Gwami voter.
Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
It was her, Caitlyn, and Caitlyn. That's why I was saying if Caitlyn was telling the truth, then I trust Barbie. But I don't know if Caitlyn was the Gwami voter, like okay to die, trying to get the confused seer a few texts, but that's not true because someone would have come out by now. So I'm gonna.
That's also why I said the flip flopping is what made me trust her, and she said, "No, I thought that made me suspicious," and I don't think anyone picked up on that.
Also, she looks down before she votes. I think it's Flick and Connor.
I think it's Flick and Connor. That's exactly what I was
It's
thinking.
not me, guys.
I think it's Flick.
But in which order? Which one do we think is the Gwami wolf?
I
So we
think
want to do
Flick-
that one first.
If
I think Flick
yeah,
might
that-
be.
Well, Flick would have to be the Wolfman, so it'd
Yeah, I
have to
think
be
Flick's Wolfman.
Connor as the
Okay.
Gwami Wolf.
So then, should we try him?
It's either
first?
Connor or Chris R. I mean, and then one of you is the Wolfman. So, Connor, you want to just tell us who the Wolfman is? And
I'm not a wolf in this game. I am trying to puzzle this out here.
I'm willing to unpuzzle it and nominate Flick.
Flick has been nominated. Is there a second? Davey seconds. I'm going to pause the timer. So Flick, what's your defense?
Not really sure where this is coming from. Other people got the same symbol as me. There's been no sus on them. All the sus has been targeted at me. Like, I mean, obviously, like I say, it's a loss for the village, but at this point, I do understand everybody's logic, so I get it. I don't really have any reads. Like, I specifically went into this game planning to just sit back and enjoy being in the game, because I really want to break the meta. So, you know, it's a loss in village numbers, but it may not be a loss in the village in the fact that I'm probably not the most useful villager of this game.
Right, any questions for Flick? Josh has a question?
Flick, between Connor and Chris, do you think either one of them, who is more suspicious to you?
Well, like, I struggle to read Chris R. Chris R, like, sorry, Chris, you kind of look like the same the whole way through the game sometimes, and it can be very hard to read. So, I mean, I was looking at Chris R earlier, but, you know, I wanted to take a back seat and just kind of enjoy and also cut out the chat mostly and cut out nominating and cut out most aspects of the game just to, you know, have a basic game without assumptions and other, well, there's assumptions in the game, but, you know, a more basic game.
All right. So at that, I'll mute everyone just in case. This is the first nomination of the day. You have 4.5 minutes to go. So you're voting up to save, Flick, down to kill in 3, 2, 1, vote. And that's majority down, but you can stay here, Flick, and I am going to roll a die. Sorry, Eddie, you have died. Eddie was a villager. Good night, everyone. And Flick, you can come back. And it's nighttime. Alright. That was exciting. Let's start off with the Guami Man. So, Guami Man, here's your options. Who do you want to do that to? Thank you. And Guami Wolf. Here's your, well, it's not an option. You have to do this, so who do you want to do it to? Thank you. And Bodyguard. Who do you want to protect tonight? Alright. Then Werewolves. Who do you want to target tonight? Thank you. And Seer, who do you want to check tonight? Okay. And good morning, everyone. Except for Josh. Josh is dead and Josh was a villager. And the day can begin.
The werewolves have a gun.
Okay, and what did you do?
I protected myself because I was going to be dead if I didn't. I thought I was going to be dead.
Yes.
So no Flick's a wolf. No Flick's a wolf man. So who's the other wolf?
It's Chris.
It's probably Connor.
It's not. I think Flick
For
did a
me-
very nice job of trying to like not say my name when somebody asked that question to make you guys think it's me. It's
For
Chris.
me, it's Connor. What do you think, Davey?
Yeah, I was thinking Connor as well.
Not. And I think Flick did a very good job of pointing the direction towards me yesterday. When she didn't say my name after that question, I immediately was voting down on her.
Should we? I mean, we know that Flick is not the Gwami wolf.
Yeah.
So I think. Wait a second, where we are on numbers? We're on 6. So we kill someone today. They kill in the night. We kill someone. We can either kill them the next day, or then we can wait one day and wait for the werewolves to get us to
The only
final
problem with that
3.
is the girls
and
will. Go on.
It's Chris or Jerry's pulling along Con, which I don't think she's pulling that off. It's got to be Chris as the Gwami wolf, which means that's the one we have to kill.
It's Connor. I'm pretty sure now.
Well, yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure not too.
So should we try to kill
Connor, do you
Connor
think
today?
we-
Because then we don't have in the night to worry about the stuff, and then we can deal with Flick tomorrow.
Say that last part again.
Me or?
Yeah, Barbie, I missed what you said.
I would suggest that we try to kill you today and then Flick tomorrow, because you can
No,
do stuff in
I'm
the
telling
night
you,
still. And
You're gonna get it wrong, and then the Gwami wolf is still in the game, which there could be protects that they use. They could give out guns. You don't want that option. It's not me.
Wouldn't it?
I'd rather kill guessing between me and Chris. I'd rather kill Flick to be safer to get rid of one wolf, but it is not me.
Flick, who would you kill?
Like I said last time, I'm still thinking Chris. And it's literally just on the fact that I can't really read Chris. Like sometimes you don't even move; it looks like you're not moving at all on the screen. So,
Am I wrong, or if we get it wrong between Connor and Chris right now, then the Wolves win?
Not if Jerry can protect.
Well, yeah, if she gets to protect,
or
but
if we have
that's
a bodyguard. Yes, you're right.
we have to go for Flick, no?
Yes. Well, I mean, I know it's Chris. You guys don't, but me personally, I would rather want the Gwami wolf out. But I get the reasoning. Better to kill Flick than guess between Chris or I.
But
I nominate Flick. I
if
nominate
we-
Flick.
if-
Okay, Flick
I nominate
has
Flick.
been nominated. Is there a second?
And if you allow me, I'll explain why in a second.
Sure.
Second from Barbie.
Okay. I know, Joseph. Quick question: with a gun, do you have to give it away? Do you have to give it, or can you keep it, or do you have to give it away?
No, you can't give away items.
so the gun stays with the
I think-
person who got it.
No. What I mean is like when it was brought up, it said give gun. So do you have to give it to someone, or could you give it to yourself?
Oh no, you can't give it. Like the Gwami people can't give to themselves.
Right, we have to kill Flick because she's got a gun, and you can't.
No.
use it.
No. She is not the Gwami wolf.
No, but the Gwami wolf got a gun. They got to give Flick a gun. If we leave Flick alive, she gets to shoot someone.
All right.
Is that what you just said, Joseph?
Gwami's
No,
can't
I
give
didn't say
themselves.
that. I said the Gwami characters can't like trap
So, Barbie, we
themselves.
know-
They can't give guns to themselves. They can
Yeah,
protect
so-
themselves. But yeah.
So
So according to Jerry, the Gwami wolf got to give a gun, and if Flick is not the Gwami wolf and she is a werewolf, that means the Gwami wolf gave Flick a gun.
Gave Flick her gun. Okay.
I think it's Flick's
can't be the
defense
Gwami wolf.
actually.
Sorry, I just wanted to clear that.
okay. We've done multiple defenses here. I apparently have a gun, according to you guys. So we could test that, and I could go around and see what Joseph says if I was to just suddenly use this mythical gun and shoot people. So I don't know. Who nominated me? You know what? Let's just go after Jerry, and because why not? Let's try Barbie as well.
You're using a gun.
You want to shoot me?
Oh yeah, I want to
Alright.
use my guns.
Okay, so
Oh, you have two.
Flick is shooting Jerry. Good luck to
Hang on.
both of you, as I usually
so you-
say.
Can I just ask a question? So guns are allowed in nominations?
As long as you can speak during the day, you can use guns. So, Jerry is dead. Jerry was a villager. And the day continues, which means, I think, Flick, did you say you want to use your second gun as well?
Yeah, I want to go after Barbie.
Alright, good luck to both of you.
That sucks for us, Davey. Hopefully.
Okay, Barbie is dead.
What kind of gun is this?
They usually never work, so I don't know what's going on. Barbie is dead. Barbie was a villager, and now it's Flick's defense, basically. Actually, it's not because we reached parity.
Yes,
so
because you have
we can
to.
just end the game.
Flick, way to go, Flick.
Joseph, you don't have to assign the
I was
Guami
so
man.
sad because we knew who the wolves were. We just couldn't do anything.
It doesn't
about it
matter.
anymore.
The game is over.
Why doesn't
Next
it
time
matter?
I'll
If we
just
kill-
assume Flick's bad and protect myself.
Because I vote up with Flick.
They both
We
vote up.
It's tie. Yeah, I
Doesn't
didn't think
die.
about it. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Nice shooting, Flick, and good giving out the guns, Connor.
Yeah, there's one mistake though that happened.
There is a
Luke.
mistake, and I'm gonna mute everyone before I say it, because I think someone might start screaming. So there we go. So Lucas, you shouldn't be dead. And I looked at the wrong line of notes. It's kind of confusing with this night protect. So Connor protected you the day, like the night before that you died. But
Okay, so
you
we
killed
deserve it.
you
even.
killed the seer and you won in the end. So I hope it's somewhat okay anyway, I guess. But you shouldn't have been dead. So that was my mistake. I need to. It's been a while since I moderated. I need to move my stuff around so that, because I usually have the two candidates against each other, and then if someone is protected in the middle of my candidate thing, I just write the name, and that way I can't miss it. But now, because we have this system, yeah. All right. So let me go over the roles real quick here. I hope you had fun with the game. It was Chris R as a plain. There was a lot of plain villagers. Chris R, plain villager. Jugan was a Lycan. Jesse was a Lycan. Brandon was the hunter. Alex was the bodyguard, who actually protected Brandon on the first night there. So Caitlin was the confused seer, and Jerry was the Guami man. Josh was the plain villager. Barbie was the Guami voter, who I almost wanted to kill because you kind of gave that away by sitting there like this.
I didn't do it on purpose. I was like, shit, which way did I vote last time?
I understood that. Yeah. All right. Connor was the Guami wolf, and Lucas was the werewolf hunter. Flick was the wolf man who got trapped and got 2 guns. And Sonia was a plain werewolf. Eddie was a plain villager, and Davey was a plain villager. So that was the game.
The trap was perfect. I'm like, I'm gonna
It
put
was.
this on Flick. At some point, they're gonna suss out Flick.
Yeah.
And then she was Wolfman too, so I was like, all right, she's gonna last a while. When they finally
I have
get
never
the
seen Flick so happy being a
trap's gonna
wolf.
go off.
I was so surprised that Jerry, that you gave up the trap there, night 0. I was like,
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that was.
I think it was like Mystic Sea, wasn't it, for the wolves? It was just like, oh, I didn't know what to put on. It's like,
I have no idea how we
talked
won.
about it day 1, but not nights. That was
We were
already
outnumbered
happened.
like
It was already
crazy.
done.
Yeah. And we had no wolf cup.
I thought we were doing well.
I was actually wondering. I was wondering if Flick was Red Marker was werewolf and Eddie was a Lycan.
Yeah, same.
So Lucas, I was
That's
like,
what I thought.
I actually didn't want Caitlin to die because I was hoping she'd check a villager and it would be a different color and then we'd kill them. Like I was really hoping that's what was happening, but I didn't think about the Wolfman thing.
Connor, should I tell you you're the next person I was going to check? I had your
Oh.
name already typed out the day two. I was like,
I
I
would've
didn't want to
been
check
dead.
you day 1,
I would
but
have been
Connor.
dead. Yeah.
Connor, please tell me I had a good shot on Caitlin.
You did, but I protected you, so it shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. So we won even with a moderator mistake. Nice job, wolves.
I won't mind. We knew the wolves as well. Like Lucas and like Sonia were out, and then we knew it was
Yeah,
Connor
you
and
guys got
Flick.
them pretty quickly.
I feel like we lost a bit on technicalities at the end because we knew who it was, but we just didn't have enough time to kill you because you had like guns and protects. And
I mean,
stuff.
the guns usually never work in my games.
We had to figure out the right time to kill Brandon too.
I've never seen so much successful guns.
I was waiting.
Good defense, Brandon. That day 1 defense was awesome. I picked
I
up
thought
that
you
you
were
were
gonna
something.
kill Eddie or Flick, maybe. I thought you might come back to that.
I was, Jesse, but here's the thing. And that strategy went out the window as soon as Caitlin died because there was nobody else outside of the Guami man to be able to confirm like a different symbol. And I didn't know if the Guami man was even still like around at that point. And so I thought that the werewolves, if they killed me, it's because they're trying to set up Eddie and Flick because I've already called them out. So I was like, it's got to be somebody else. And so that's why I didn't know who to go with, and so that's why I chose you. The only person I knew I wasn't gonna kill at that point was Josh. So everybody else was like fair game. So and I, if Jugan was still in the game, I would have shot him because he was still my main.
I want to say, Jugan, I would have definitely voted up on you because I was very sure that you were a villager, but I wasn't allowed to. It was the third time I had to vote down.
It was tricky because I planned for 18. So it was supposed to be one more plain werewolf. But then when there was like 14 and then Jesse showed up, I was like, am I going with one more werewolf? And I thought 5 werewolves is a little bit too much, so I went with a second Lycan instead.
Okay.
And then another plain villager. I never got to show, this was the werewolf symbol here, but he never got to thing on camera.
I didn't want Brandon to get killed while Sonia and Lucas were in, only because their names were mentioned. So I thought like there was a good chance he'd shoot one of them. So like once they were gone, I was like, okay, this is probably our best. And we were losing too. Like we needed Brandon to kill another village.
Also, MVP Flick for killing the bodyguards.
Well, that was see when Alex died when he was suspicious to me. I was like, oh, he must have a role. That's what I thought. Like,
yeah, I protected Brandon night 1, and then I was going to protect Caitlin, but then Lucas shot her, so I had to make a choice between myself or somebody else, and I figured I would need to come out the following day and clarify that I was the bodyguard and would need to be able to protect her.